Hello and welcome to This is the Police 2. It's a indie strategy adventure game that just came out about a month ago, and I played This is the Police 1, and it was a really good adventure. This sequel seems like it's going to be really good as well. The new protagonist looks like it's going to be a girl, and it's going to be pretty interesting. Last This is the Police 2 was like really good, especially with like the business work with detectives and police. But other than that, let me just stop talking. And it's like, let's just get right into it. Necktie headquarters. At approximately 1 in the morning, the Sharpwood Police Department received an anonymous call. The source said he knew where we could find the headquarters of the Neckties, a gang of drug traffickers that recently arrived in the town. Anonymous information is rarely reliable, but for Sheriff Wells, shutting down the Neckties was the department's primary goal, so he immediately went to the address indicated, along with 2 other officers for backup. Oh, it's gonna be the tutorial here? Oh, turn. Oh, so it's gonna be a turn-based game. Oh, who's this sexy fellow? Say, a policeman usually performs 2 actions per turn. Moving a short distance is 1 action. Okay, so we got Wells. I don't know what his name is. It's covering a little bit. And Noakes. Okay, well, whoever this is. Oh, it's a girl. I thought it was a man. Okay, her name's Hung. Okay. Hide behind the generator. Any cover makes you almost invisible to the enemy if he hasn't yet raised the alarm. An offender can spot a sheltered cop only if he approaches from the side. Oh, okay.
580.
Alright, move up right there then. Oh, yo, that guy looks like he has a fucking rifle. What the fuck? Oh no. A cop can spend 2 actions on movement. If a cop runs into a criminal, the cop halts and action's interrupted. Oh, so like if he gets shot up over here, then he goes like, oh nah, I ain't walking. Alright. Fine then. Let's try to like launch a full-on offensive on these motherfuckers. Don't stick your head out. It's more difficult to hit a person hiding behind full cover than someone behind partial cover. Okay, that makes sense. Oh shit. Okay, he saw him. Okay, suspect's turn. Wow, this is actually really fun. Oh my god, he's getting way too close. Yo, Wells, you're gonna have to slow down your breathing a little bit. Oh, we can't even see them anymore? I mean, like, yeah, we don't have, like, a point of view here. If the enemy spots you, then he'll raise the alarm during his turn. If the alarm is raised, cops are visible even if they're behind cover. Damn. But cover still makes you a harder target to hit. Okay. So we have to keep doing cover. So we got to get closer. So we're just gonna walk right towards him. That's... I'm not sure about that. We could go from over here. Get closer. Okay, I guess we'll have to get closer then. I'm not sure how he's gonna be able to shoot this guy while walking straight at him, but let's do it. Let's go for it. Okay, whack the criminal with a baton to the head, or he'll raise the alarm and compromise the whole operation. Stunned and wounded criminals don't resist arrest. Okay, so we can just arrest them after this. Okay, we're gonna go for the baton, taser, shocker, pepper spray, perks, shoot. Ooh, perks. That's gonna be interesting. Shoot, knife. All right, arrest. All right, let's go for baton.
Roger.
Oh my god, he just got slapped. Okay. All right. Let's go right for him right here. All right, double whammy. All right, we're gonna arrest this guy. All right, you're under arrest for having a better gun than us. Please stop. Yo, he could have just shot us. Honestly, we just had pistols. That guy had a straight up hunting rifle. Perhaps one of the criminals is patrolling behind the minivan. Okay, yeah, so that's like a little guess because like we saw him move over there. So it could be true. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. All right. Oh, this is, yeah, good lookout position right here. We see a guy. Alright. Shoot with tasers. Non-lethal gear aside from batons. A taser effectively stuns at a distance. Okay. But each shot requires a cartridge. Okay, that's true. Let's go for the taser though. I'm gonna do it from that side. Wow. My dude, you got some good moves. Alright. We'll be out of it for several turns, so you'll have to have time to reach a criminal and arrest him. But if the suspect comes to his senses, he'll immediately raise the alarm. Alright, well, let's go for him before he raises that alarm then. Alright, so we got intercept the lookout. Enemies can not only see you, but also hear you. Excuse me? If an offender sees you from afar or hears a suspicious noise, he's sure to leave his post and check the area. Okay, well, that's pretty bad. Another way to take down a criminal is to use a pepper spray. Equipment like stun grenades, taser cartridges, shockers, and pepper spray disappear after use. Okay. Alright, well, let's go for a pepper spray then. There's that pepper going in your eyes right there. Alright, suspect's turn. Okay, this guy is out of it. That guy is out of it. Nothing they can do about that. Let's just arrest this guy real quick.
On the ground.
Yeah, that's right. What you gonna do? Alright, hide behind the railroad car. Okay. That's a good idea. Prepare to breach. You can look into the room through the window or take a position next to the open door. Don't blunder into the house blind. Oh, that's true. Oh my god, they kill so many people? This gang is OP. What is going on here? Alright, move a bit closer. Alright, let's get a bit closer to this guy. And let's give him a good old handcuff.
On the ground.
Oh my god. Even I would go on the ground if I heard that voice. That was menacing. Okay. Turn 5. If you haven't raised an alarm, then the enemy won't see you through the window. Okay. That's good. So you want to like look at the window because... Oh? What the heck? Prepare to engage. Alright, let's launch this offensive right now. Let's launch it. Take down the door. Oh my god, only a policeman with the appropriate perks can pick locks or break down doors. Yo. Noise from a broken window or door will attract the enemy's attention. I mean, I guess we don't have no choice then. Alright, let's break it down. Active perk. Battering ram. Oh my god. Burglar. Awareness. Perception. Oh my god, this is... Okay, well, let's just go for the battering ram. Oh my god. Shoot the culprit. Firearms can kill or disarm a suspect and inflict serious wounds. A wounded person will die in a few moves unless he's evacuated. Gunshots immediately raise the alarm, so think twice before opening fire. Alright, well, let's not shoot him then. Why would we want to shoot him? Well, I know he probably like had something to do with these people like dying, but like, you know, we should be a bit more... Okay, it's forcing me to shoot him. Okay, well, I'm sorry, but you got a better gun than me. Oh. The hand. The criminal won't be able to shoot, so he will certainly try to escape. Let's just go for the head. Fuck it, man.
Roger.
Oh, he actually went for the hand. Suspect's turn. Alright, he's probably gonna run away. Oh, he's starting the alarm. Oh my god.
590.
Turn 6. Okay, jimmy the window. Alright, let's jimmy that window then.
Negative.
Let's give it a jimmy.
580.
Prepare to breach. Alright, let's go in there. Break open the window. Alright, let's break open that window real quick. Battering ram.
Roger.
Because, okay.
Roger.
Alright. Wow, everyone's moving in. Alright. Let's get Wells in there. We cornered him. Yeah, we certainly did. Oh my god, why is the music ramping up so much? It's just one guy.
Roger.
Alright, I'm a little scared now. Oh? Alright, let's see what's over here. Whoa! Excuse me? I knew we should have shot him. Oh my god, he probably had backup. Oh. Stupid. Okay, November 21.
But today I wasn't so lucky. I mean, it wasn't just a regular funeral, was it? All Sharpwood showed up. Can you imagine? I had a teacher, Mrs. Dawson. I haven't seen her since the 3rd grade. Figured she'd moved or died. I mean, it's not easy to lose track of someone in this town, right? And today I'm looking at her in the crowd, all alive and healthy. Imagine, right? And the crowd was huge. It wasn't even a crowd, more like a whole river of people. I mean, you look at all of them and you can't even see the end. All the roads were blocked. Just thinking. It's weird. There's this dead guy who's making it so an alive guy can't get his groceries on time, right? I mean, I just wanted to say, I really respect Sheriff Wells. He died a hero, right? Ask anyone. Everybody says he's a hero. But I'm just saying, I got a job to do. I don't want to lose it. Nobody wants to lose a job because it's not easy to find a new job in Sharpwood, right? So,
The money's right there in front of your nose. Don't bother with the change.
Mr. Nash, thank you. I just wanted to say that you don't need to call Mr. Summers. I mean, he'll be yelling at me either way. I deserve it, right? I'm just... Oh, by the way, those cigars you asked about? Caesars, right? Mr. Summers said we normally don't have them in stock, but we can order them. Maybe it'll take a couple of weeks or so, but what's a couple of weeks when it's a quality product, right? I remember one day I was looking...
Forget it. I don't know how long I'll be staying.
Oh, I hope. I mean, I hope that you won't be leaving too soon. You're like our best customer. Or at least one of our best customers, am I right? I know there's a lot of stuff going on. Lots of folks are leaving. Even Pale Charlie left, and he's even older than you. He's 90 or something. Maybe even 100. I mean, I'm sure you'll find yourself a decent job, right? I mean, have a good day, Mr. Nash.
Man, I hate this guy. Talking to Boyd like that. Boyd is a respected police chief. You just can't do him like that.
Hey, Lily. So we're getting rid of this thing tomorrow?
What? We do what?
That drawing thing in the hall. We're taking it down tomorrow? I already called Uncle Dimitri. He'll cart it off for us. Might even get a couple of bucks for it.
Whoa. First, it's not a drawing. It's a tapestry, okay? A beautiful work of art. You didn't notice, did you? Second, it's hanging there for a reason. And third, and most important,
Oh, you mean that drawing in the hall? Great. I'll get a hanger tomorrow so we can put the TV up there. And maybe a VCR, too. What do you think?
Jesse, we are not taking down the tapestry.
TV? That's not a bad idea. Sure, but I was thinking, well, I thought we could put a snack machine here. I'm tired of having to drive 20 minutes over to Bad Ears gas station for smoked cheese in the middle of work. Like I've got nothing better to do, right? As if
You see how much space that giant thing takes up? We can put a TV up, an arcade game, probably even a pinball machine. Speaking of which, my son moved in with his wife and dairy, so we've got an extra VCR. Only thing is, he took all his videotapes with him, so we can't...
Oh, no, tapes are no problem. I've got lots of tapes. Plus, if we tell the guys that everyone's bringing in a couple of movies, then we...
Look, I just need you to...
Hey, what kind of movies you got? All sorts. Bloody Shirt 2, Bloody Shirt 3, Bloody Shirt 4, Hard-Boiled Women, Demons on Fifth Avenue.
And you've got that movie where this pilot is flying around the Earth, but he's running out of fuel over the ocean, so he makes a deal with Satan, and Satan sends him to fight an army of skeletons, and the skeleton general, you can't fuck with him.
Yeah, that's The Wind Blows Into Hell. One of my favorites. Goes without saying, that's every man's favorite movie. Am I right or am I right? When I saw him at the end, when the girl throws the sword into the fire, my heart jumped out of my chest. Betty almost needed to call the ambulance. I swear to God.
You need to take better care of yourself, old man.
I've also got this movie. It's actually a cartoon, but it's for adults, you know. This guy gets the ability to undress people with his mind. So he goes into work, and he works in a bank, and his boss is a real bitch. But the bitch has some great boobs, and she calls him over to her.
Tomorrow. We'll just discuss it tomorrow.
And she says there's some problem with this quarterly report. Some kind of paper got filed in wrong, and he asked...
Wow. Lily just
What
got...
the hell, Gail? Sit down and get ready to type. We agreed.
Lily, we'll finish that damn letter of yours tomorrow. And if we're lucky, we'll even...
Gail, take off your stupid hat and get back to your desk. I'm the sheriff and you'll do what I say. I'm the sheriff.
Lily, you do know you don't have to be such a bitch, right?
Oh my god. Oh no.
Bad Ear's gas station closes in half an hour, so if we don't finish this stupid letter in the next 10 minutes, I'll be out of smokes until the morning. And if that happens, I'll be coming into work in a bad mood tomorrow. And if I come into work in a bad mood,
Just shut up and type.
Okay. I'm ready. And for God's sake, let's stop taking half an hour on every sentence, okay?
First, read what you've got so far.
Of course, we won't be able to pay you serious money. It's like we won't be able to pay you anything at all. But I hope that you feel the same as me, that the safety of our native town of Sharpwood is a question of duty and honor, and not of material gain.
No, not just the last sentence. Read everything from the beginning.
Lily, come on,
Read it from the top.
Dear Captain Carter, I imagine you've already heard the sad news that has prompted me to write you. I'll be frank. This letter you're holding is a plea for help. The police department of Sharpwood
All right,
was deprived.
that's enough. I can't take it anymore. We'll just pick up where we left off. Do you think Captain Carter will even read this?
Lily, let's just finish it. And then...
They got him. The guy from the flower shop, remember? He's one of the neckties. We're sure this time.
Where are they taking him? Are they bringing him here?
They already did. He's here.
Did he have the goods on him? Has he said anything? What does he know?
Well, you want to find out, or you're just gonna sit there?
Whoa.
What happened to him?
Well, as far as I understand, he had a hard time getting into the car.
Right. Didn't like getting out of the car either. And he really didn't like the stairs. And when we handcuffed him, wow, that was no fun at all. And then when he sat down on a chair, he accidentally...
Cut the shit, Charlie.
What? The sheriff asked a direct question, and I'm trying...
Get out! All of you!
Lily, I think it'd be best if you just...
What's the problem, Gail? Isn't it best if the sheriff interrogates important suspects? Isn't it great when the commander takes a personal interest in the work? Don't you think?
Okay, guys, you hear that? Let's get out of here.
Damn, what is going on? This is morbid. Oh, it's gonna be an actual interrogation. Okay, I might screw this up though. Let's see. From around here, right? I'm sure you heard Sheriff Wells got killed, so what do you know about it? You and the friends lured Sharpwood's sheriff into an ambush and killed him like a bunch of cowards. Yeah, that right. You and your necktie gang. Can you even imagine how hard we're coming down on you? Okay. I know it was somebody in your gang that murdered Sheriff Wells. Just tell me who pulled the trigger, and maybe I'll let you go. I really hate all these choices. You're from around here, right? I'm sure you heard Sheriff Wells got killed, so what do you know about it? Okay, that's just coming off really, like, nervous. This is kind of like a threat. I'm not sure who this guy is, because usually in This Is the Police 1, they give you a psychological report of, like, the guy's entire life, so, like, you know what to do when it comes to worse. And, like, when it comes to worse, that means we'll have to physically torture him to get some answers. So and I think we're gonna go for this one. I mean, don't really know this guy, but he looks like he's in pain, and this will probably give him more fear. So what are you talking about? You're gonna bring down the full force of the village police? Oh no, please, anything but that. Get your facts straight, bitch. Alright. So he's a tough one. I'm not leaving here until you tell me where your hideout is. As I understand it, you never keep drugs at your base. Why is that? Okay, let's talk about something else. The drugs, where do you keep them? Oh my fucking god. Oh, just have, like, someone else do this. Lily is not cut out for this. These choices are so bad. I think we'll go for... I'm not leaving? Sure, fine, you win. What, really? You really think I'm not gay? Well, I mean, like, everyone else thinks I'm gay, so maybe that's why they want to leave me. Okay, sure, fine, you win. It's at 69 Dick. Go check it out. You'll love it. Okay, never mind then. 69 Dick. I don't even think that's a place. Okay, guys.
Could at least hide the suitcase.
What? Oh, this? It's just...
Charlie, shut your trap and get ready to question the suspect. Lily, I just want
You
to...
do understand, Gail, that this will soon be over. All of this. You understand that, right?
I know, Lily. I know.
I need to finish writing that letter to Captain Carter.
What's the backstory?
Hello, my name is Bogdan. Are you satisfied with your water supply system? I bet you're not. I am here to solve your problem.
Excuse me, what?
It's not so nice to run to the toilet outside in the cold, is it? Especially at our age. You go once, you go twice, and by then you've already frozen your butt off. And it's lucky it's the only thing you've frozen off. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. And you know what I'm talking about too, don't you?
Look, listen, this isn't my house. I'm just renting it.
All the better. So the homeowner will pay for everything, while you will enjoy the new toilet in warmth and comfort.
Are you selling toilets? You sell toilets at night?
Don't be silly. We'll replace your whole water system. A new toilet in the house is, well, it's the cherry on the cake. You're right. I'm here a little after hours. Mr. Well, you see, our farm is just taking its first steps in this business, so I can only visit my customers after I'm done with my day job. But a toilet inside your house is doubly good at night, right? Do understand your needs, sir. I myself had to run to the toilet outside for 20 years every night. But when I finally got a toilet inside my house,
Please go. Just go. I want you to leave.
I know what you're thinking. You think that in such a small house there's simply no room for a toilet. But I assure you, if you just allow me to come in for a moment...
Leave right now. I'm asking you to leave.
I just want to save both of us some time, that's all. I know that you'll change your mind. The next time you need to go in the middle of the night, you'll remember me and think, damn, that guy was right. A toilet in the house is what every adult man needs. So, why don't
I've asked you to leave. You need to leave. Now. Leave.
All right. But I bet you won't last a week before you change your mind. I'm telling you right now, you won't last a week.
Oh man, boy's some rough shape right now. Dear Dylan, Oliver, and Edgar, I'd give anything to be sitting with you on the porch of our old house, smoking a cigar, talking, and passing the day. I know you have a lot of questions for me, a lot of unpleasant questions. It's not hard to hear them in my head, but it won't be so easy to find the right answers. Is it true what they're saying about you? Oh. My only crime was wanting to take care of myself and my family. I'm just sorry it took me that long. My crime was I trusted the wrong people. I was used and then thrown in the trash. Dang. Boy did a crime. Let's go for it. Take care of myself and oh my god, that piano is... Why did you flee from Freebird? Well, Freebird was just so bad. There was so many problems in part 1. It's not that I ran away, I just needed time to regroup so I could go back and clear my name. Sometimes retreat is the only way to victory. I ran because I didn't want to be killed in prison. I know so much about every influential scoundrel in the city that they'll never let me live to see my day in court. I'll just be more sincere about why we left. Why did Mom really leave? Yeah, why did she leave? What the heck? Because she decided she wanted to fuck some 30-year-old insurance agent, and I hope he gave her exactly what she wanted. Sally, your grandmother once told me that I'm too old and that I don't have any energy, and that's why Laura left. I didn't really understand why she meant at the time, but it now seems to me she hit the nail on the head. Alright, Let's just be really sincere about it. Boy, don't try to lose your mind too much. Did you have any affair on the side too? I wouldn't say that, but for one thing, your mother had already left, and a strangely called relationship between two people an affair if you only talked on the phone and never met. It was your mother who had the affair. Everything that happened to me later was just an amusement, a naive love fantasy that will never become a reality. In any case, it's over. My music wants to put me in jail. Yeah, let's just be really sincere and honest about it. And never, like, blame other people. Why did you get in bed with the mafia? Well, I mean, like, part one, this is kind of spoiler, but you're kind of forced to be with the mafia. Like, there's no way to not be in the mafia, or you instantly die. And that's what made, like, the choice so gay. So we had to, like, always be with them. So I didn't go to them, they left me no choice. When they threatened to hang your children's heads from a chandelier, you'll do exactly what they ask for you. No hesitation, no questions. That's true. I got in with them because the mafia can't be defeated, only controlled. And looking at how well I controlled crime in Freeburg, I'd say I managed things pretty well. I think we'll go for I didn't go to them. They left me no choice when they threatened to hang your children's head from the chandelier. Let's be more let's be a bit more sincere about that as well. Did you kill people? I never killed anyone. I had many vices, but I'm no killer. I didn't kill anyone with my own two hands, but I gave orders that led to some deaths. Sometimes these were bad people, sometimes not so much. It's up to you whether you think that makes me a killer. That's true. Boyd did, like, had to, like, help the mafia kill people. Be honest, or you could, like, say that theoretically he did not kill someone. But theoretically he didn't, but he was, like, the reason why, so we'll have to give a better answer for that. It's a bit, you know, scary, but, you know, how is your health? Well, I mean, I had a gun right next to the door with this guy trying to sell me a toilet. I feel good despite parting with your mother, fleeing from the feds, and surviving 2 comas. One thing I know for sure, I won't survive a third. I'm not complaining, but I'm lonely. I'm afraid I'm not going to make any new friends here. Either way, new friends at my age don't lead anywhere except another funeral. Oh my god. I'll just say that, like, he's proud to, like, you know, survive for this long. Why didn't you just retire? Like, that's a bit. I catch criminals, that's all I know. It's all I'm good at. I didn't retire because I loved my job and it wasn't too old to keep doing it. That's true, that's actually, like, really nice. People just don't retire sometimes. They just keep going. And people are so old that, like, they just always keep at it, even when they're, like, about to die. Well, because I had nothing else to do. All I had left was an empty house and a dirty barn. What was I gonna do? Farming? All my tools rusted a long time ago. After a week of a retirement like that, I would have put a bullet in my forehead. Let's just say that I'm just really good at this. Which Boyd was pretty good. What are you afraid of? I'm afraid I'll be caught, locked in a cage, and put on display like a circus freak. And the only power I'll have left is to bash my skull on the bars of my cell. I'm afraid that I won't have a chance to clear my name or even explain myself. Before the law, before Freeburg, and most importantly, before you. You deserve an explanation the most. That's why I'm writing this letter. This piece is sincere about what we're afraid of. What are you planning to do next? Damn, so many questions. I've changed a lot, though predictability is still not among my vices. I know I'll have to do something. The only question is how far I'll have to go. I can't tell you, that's not that I don't trust you, it's just that even I don't know what I'll have to decide 10 seconds from now. That's true. Getting a bit senile right now, we just don't know what to do. We're just staying in a rented house. Ooh, money.
could hardly shut the guy up. He wasn't so tough. I didn't even get to the Phase 3. Phase 3 is where
We don't have a lot of time. They're moving their headquarters, but we should be able to nab most of them if we hurry. It's north of here, the old summer camp. But they never keep the goods at their headquarters. They always use a different place, usually an isolated house on the outskirts. Most of the time, these places have random tenants who don't even suspect that there's anything hidden under their floorboards. That way, the drugs can never be linked back to the neckties or the neckties to the drugs. You remember that little tavern called Forsetti? We went drinking there after graduation and broke that big mirror. Mr. Blaine's converted it into a house, and now he rents it out for almost nothing. 2 weeks ago, an old man moved in, and under his floorboards, there's 27 kilograms of heroin.
I'm starting to think that guy is leading us around by the nose. I bet there's 4 or 5 armed guards at the house. But you said it's a small place, right? Well, I bet there's 2 at least. I don't believe they just left the stuff under some old man's floorboards. Even if there is an old man living there, I bet he's in on it. Hey, maybe old man is just a nickname. What do you think? I bet he's a right cutthroat, hunkered down there, ready to ambush us. Maybe he already...
Well, you and Corey, go check it out. Take 2 cars in case it's not just an old man living in the house. Whoever you find there, bring them in. And don't forget about the heroin. Rest of you will come with me to storm their headquarters. Sound good to you, Lily?
Damn, Boyd. Okay. All clients that receive your attention are displayed on the Sharpwood app and buy a card in the call list. Okay. Forsetti Tavern. Well, let's do it. Each call has a minimum professionalism requirement. To ensure that your cops can go on call, their overall professionalism must meet the minimum required by that call. Okay, so we need a 600 here. Ooh, we didn't even have a sniper. Neckties are hiding a large batch of heroin in the house on the outskirts. Currently, that house is being rented by some old man, Mr. Boyd. He's probably working with the ties and watching the goods. Alright, he is not doing that. And... oh, okay, there we go. Oops. Okay, so we got Fletcher and Bello. Okay, Fletcher and Bello. Let's see what's going on with this old man. Dang, you really gotta like how scenic this game is. Oh, this is the trailer.
Careless love. You fly to my head like wine.
Sheriff's Department. No. Look at this. No, well, just look, Corey. They couldn't find anyone better to watch the goods? Or they just didn't bother? Or are we missing something? What do you think, Corey? Think we're missing something? Huh? Is there some kind of special meaning to the fact that we've got drunk, dirty grandpa here, sitting in the shack watching the goods? Maybe we need to crack the code here, huh?
Well, any ideas where they hid the powder?
How about you look around while I... while I interrogate the suspect, huh? You. What's your name, old man?
Boyd.
What did you say, old man? You need to answer nice and clear when a police officer speaks to you.
My name is... Nash. Warren Nash.
I'll tell you something, Warren Nash. 15 years on the force. I've seen all sorts of dirty shits. This town isn't exactly upscale, in case you haven't noticed. I've I've caught thieves, caught rapists, murderers, and drug traffickers. All part of the job, you know? I'm doing my job. Nice and easy, like a professional. But here you are. This filth. You don't make it easy to be easy. Filth like you drives me up the wall. With scum like you, I just can't keep up the cold-blooded professional attitude. I just can't. You know why, Warren? Because... Oh, I'm sorry, Warren. I'll be just a second, all right?
Shit, Charlie, what the hell? Do you want
Corey, just look for the fucking drugs while I'm busy with the fucking suspect, okay? So, Warren, filthy things like you drive me nuts. Because you think that we'll never catch up with you. You think the police can't do anything. You think we just rescue cats from trees and help old ladies carry their bags up to the porch. You think, you believe, you really believe that we'll never get to you. So you don't even have to try. You taking good care of the goods here, Warren? You ready for us here, Warren? Just waiting in ambush, Warren? You did fucking nothing, Warren! Fucking nothing! Because you thought we'd never come. But here I am, Warren. Here I am! What are you gonna do now, Warren? What's the big plan, Warren?
Hey, I think I found something.
You hear that, Warren? He found something. Next time, hide it better.
Whoa.
Well, this looks like 27 keys of heroin to you?
I would say there's somewhere between 26 and 28 keys.
Well, that sounds like 27, right?
Yep. Looks like 27. So what are we thinking here? You load it up in the car and I'll pack up the old man. And any of this other junk we might need.
Must be rough.
I'd like, I really need to talk to the sheriff as soon as possible.
I'm Sheriff Reed. You can talk all you like, but if I were you, I'd wait for my lawyer, Mr. Nash.
I don't, you said you're the sheriff?
That's what I said.
No, I'm just, are you Sharpwood, Sheriff?
I'm the sheriff.
Do you have the authority to...
Look, I'm wearing a shiny star on my chest. I'm sitting here in the middle of the night, and even though I'm exhausted, I'm poring over murder files that no one else wants to bother with. So yeah, I'm the sheriff. I may not be used to all this, and I'm not sure I ever will be, but I don't have another sheriff for you, Mr. Nash. You might as well accept it.
Listen, Sheriff. Sheriff Reed, right? Great, Sheriff Reed. I need to talk to the sheriff, and you're the sheriff, so it's even better. I mean, older sheriffs sometimes... Well, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm not talking about that. I just want to say that there's been a mistake, and I want to help you out here because there
was a huge batch of cocaine hiding in your house. You want me to believe you didn't know anything about it?
I rent that house. Only lived there a couple of weeks, and you know all that, right? It's easy to check, huh? Yeah, it's but that's not important. It's not that I'm trying. Listen, Sheriff Reed, you have to listen to me very carefully. I'm a policeman, just like you know?
Oh, so you must be undercover. Is that it, Mr. Nash?
No, it's much more complicated than that. My name isn't Warren Nash.
Yeah, I already knew that. Your fake documents are so bad they practically fell apart in my hands.
If you let me explain, would you like to see my real document, Sheriff? Look, that humidor, you see it?
What?
That little box, the little wooden box on the table, see? Looks like a jewelry box.
It's locked. We'll crack it open in the morning.
Wouldn't you rather open it now? Please, Sheriff Reed, let's open it now, and I'll try to explain everything. I'm in a very difficult situation, and I'm asking you to listen to me. Just open the box, and you'll find my passport in there, my real passport. My name's Jack Boyd. The documents that say I'm Warren Nash, I bought them for $90 at the rail station. Please, just open the box, and I'll explain everything, please.
You say you were a cop, huh?
Yes. I was a cop. I was the chief of police, just like you. Look, it's a very long and complicated story, but I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding. And the fact that I've gone into hiding here, the fact that I'm here at all, it's an injustice that I want to correct. And I'm asking you to help me. Sheriff Reed, let's talk. I'm begging you. Sheriff Reed, let me...
Do you even know what you've been accused of, Mr. Boyd?
Let's just say I don't know if you know what happened in Freeburg last winter, but it had nothing to do with the law or justice. I was used.
You do understand that I have to report you to the feds, right, Mr. Boyd?
Sheriff Reed, if you do this, you just continue this. I believe that cops should help each other, so I just want to say... You seem like the kind of person
We've known each other for 5 minutes, Mr. Boyd. I doubt very much that I've made any impression on you at all. Whatever you've got yourself mixed up in, I hope that you find justice, if that's really what you want. But for now, all I know is this. You're a criminal, and they're looking for you.
Your folder. Your folder. That's a case file. Can I see it?
Excuse me?
I worked as a detective for years. Even when I was chief, I did half of my detective's work. If you're having trouble with the case, I'm sure I can help. Cops should help each other. My exact words, right?
You think that I'm...
Listen, Sheriff Reed, what do you have to lose? You're the head of this police department. You've got to think rationally. I'm not trying to teach you how to do your work. I'm just for a minute, forget about all that, this whole awkward situation, okay? Right? You have an unsolved murder, and there's someone standing right in front of you who's offering to help. Maybe I'm an imposter, and I can't actually do anything. Maybe I'll even turn out to be a lunatic, scatter the file around the cell and dance around like a wild monkey. But maybe, just maybe, I really am an experienced cop who can help you find your killer. Don't you want that? Don't you want to give me a chance since you've got nothing to lose? Don't you want a real criminal in prison, not some sorry victim of circumstance like me? That's police work. Catching the real criminals, right?
We're about to crack the code.
I guess I'm going crazy.
Thank you, Lily. Solve the crime, you'll need to reconstruct the picture of what happened by placing frames for the crime's key events in the right order. Okay. Done this a lot, and this is at least one. figure out what happened, you should carefully examine the evidence and witness testimony. You have the necessary frames, but 2 people are suspected of the murder. You need to analyze whatever information is available and figure out which of them is a true culprit. Okay, this is oh my god. This dismembered corpse of Bob Finnegan was found on the display shelf in the meat department. Oh my god. Whoa, what? Okay. That is interesting. Victim's wife. I was at the neighbors to borrow some salt, and I heard on their TV that there's some crazy maniac started killing in Ripton. The journalists nicknamed him the Wrestler because he wears a wrestling mask. I usually don't pay attention to the news, but this time I remembered because as I was leaving, I noticed a Latino man in the street with a big sports bag, and he was just taking off a mask. I got home and there's blood everywhere, and Bob is nowhere to be found. You think that maniac came all this way from Ripton? Maybe not. Katrina Susarski, neighbor. That evening, Ruth came over to borrow some salt. Ruth was her, okay. It's funny, she works at the grocery store, but she's always missing something. She sat at my place for a while and then said that she was going back to make dinner for Bob. I don't know how she put up with him. A typical man. He always walked around in a stupid t-shirt and spent all day staring at TV and yelling for Ruth to bring him another Frosty. I went visit often enough, and always the same thing. Recently, Ruth decided to try being a vegetarian. She read in magazine that it'll make you live an extra 10 years, plus you lose a few pounds. So she'll start cooking without meat, beginning with vegetable soup. Thought she'd surprise Bob, but when he came back from work, he was yelling, "What the fuck is this without the meat?" I lived next door and I could hear everything. They almost got in a fight. Okay. Victim's home bathroom. The bathroom was covered in blood. It looks like this is where the victim's corpse was butchered. Yikes. So our counter. The victim's body parts were neatly laid out on the counter as if it was a display set for all to see. There's a crumpled garbage bag under the counter with traces of blood inside. Damn. The victim's throat was cut in one signal. Oh my, why do I need to know this? Single, okay, confident motion. Death came almost instantly. There are no signs of struggle on the body. The corpse was dismembered after death. Okay. Another suspect. Victim's wife. So we could go for a man in the wrestling mask, or we could go for victim's wife. I'm just gonna say this right now. I'm almost 100% sure it's the victim's wife, because there's no way the wrestling man could have came here. That's just not how it works. So let's go for some vegetable soup, and the guy got mad. Okay. Then after that, actually no. It's the first is alright, so he needs a bottle of beer. Actually no, not that. Okay, so he wants that. Then he goes, oh yo, after like the dinner, oh yo, I want a bottle of beer. Alright, and after that he gives a bottle of beer. Then after that, grabs a knife, comes up, slashes his throat, carves it up. No. Carrying a garbage bag. Okay. Single confident motion. So yeah, it can't be the saw because it can't be because it has to be one signal. I mean, signal, and this one's like hacksaw, so that would be like extra to go for that. We switch these. No. Go for carves it up. Man in a wrestling mask. So it's actually the man with the wrestling mask. Maybe. I swear, if it's him, I'm gonna be like getting AIDS. Alright, so he watches him. Alright. Then after that, he comes in with hacksaw, slices his ass. Then he slices him up. I mean, yeah. Well, no, I can't really think of it, but goes to the. Wow. So it was the wrestler who kills middle-aged white men, dismembers them, and then places them on public display. Oh my god. Do you really want to press charges for this suspect? I really do. I actually really want to. Can we still like go for the victim's wife though? Because like there's a chance that he could still get him. I mean, like Bob Finnegan's wife, she killed her husband to escape her unhappy marriage. The last straw was his criticism of her suit. Ruth decided to kill her husband and make it look as though the maniac known as the wrestler did it. Well, the neighbors said that they just did that, so victim's home, Ruth Finnegan. Because yeah, it can't be him because it was a saw, and like it says right here, it's like one signal. I mean, single. Oh my god, I can't talk right now. So one single confident motion. So that would have to be the knife. It can't be the hacksaw. So with that reasoning, and also the neighbors saying that they almost got in a fight, we have to press charges for Ruth.
Look.
It's interesting that you can also press charges for the wrestler, man.
Lily, are you there? Lily!
Lily here. Come in.
Can you grab the box of flashbang grenades and get over here? There's no time to lose. Lily!
Copy. I'm on my way.
Wow.
So?
I'm not seeing anything.
Lily, it's time.
Yes, just let me look at the plan.
Lily, we've got everything covered.
Gail, I need to take a look at the plan. Gail, the plan?
Lily, do you want to look at the plan or do you want to change the plan?
I need to see the plan before I decide whether I need to change it. Gail?
Things to do: interrogate, get all the information, outfit, and assign your strike team. Usually takes several days to plan an assault, but this time Gail had to sketch it out, the plan in a hurry. Wow, right here, right now. She change something. Okay, so we had a few of this assault gameplay on like part 1, but that was only like in the major assault, so it's pretty interesting that they're gonna also add that. Assign some cops here. Okay, at every position there has to be a cop with the appropriate skills or equipment necessary for the assault. Okay. Okay, so assign your cops for the assault. Carefully consider your intel and select cops that are ideal for his position. Okay. I'll say area. Gail wants to put a quick cop around the side of the car wash so he can cut off any escaping neckties. Main entrance. Gail knows that there's no assault is complete without a well-trained gunman. Okay. So he has some gun skills. Gail will lead the assault. He wants to catch as many neckties as he can, alive if possible. Whoa. Okay. Assign cops. So, side entrance. Gail is confident that a clever cop could outwit the side door of the workshop and sneak inside. You know, he actually has that. Okay, main entrance. Gail is assigned an agile cop with a celebrated storm the workshop. Through window, Gail believes that a stealthy cop can sneak into the workshop unnoticed and take the neckties by surprise. Okay. This is a really good plan. We could actually unassign assault leaders. So you go with like, okay, never mind. Could like put a different cop instead of Gail. All right, well this seems really good, Gail. You got your stuff going for you right now.
You should have taken him to Canaan right away. Yes, let's get him over here. Someone needs to go get Canaan. Does anyone know where Canaan lives? Jesse, grab that blue bag over there. Bring it over here. I'll call him. Bring me that bag. I'll call Canaan. The bag, Jesse.
Jesus, Jesse, we don't have time for that. Bring me that bag.
No, come on.
Lily, put pressure here. Press there and don't let him make it. You think he'll make it?
Excuse me. Is this Gail?
We need to put something under his head.
He's dead, Lily. Lily, he's dead. Gail's dead.
Now you can call Canaan.
Oh my god, what happened? Oh. If it couldn't be this morbid enough.
What was his name? I mean the deceased officer. What's his name?
Gail Greenberg.
Were you close?
No, but... No. We went to school together.
Sheriff Reed,
Sheriff Reed. Ha! Sheriff Reed. If my dad could hear you say that, he'd died of laughter. He'd laugh like a madman, choke on his favorite meatballs even. Sheriff Reed. Call me Lily. My aunt lived in Freeburg. She sold flowers. Had her own store, a little shop. My mother and I used to visit during the summer. You have warm summers there. Warmer than here.
Anywhere's warmer than here.
So, what happened in Freeburg? Mr. Boyd?
That's a very... I'm sorry. Forgive me, Lily. I begged you for a chance to tell you everything, and now I don't know where to start.
You were slandered?
You could say that.
So you aren't guilty of anything?
I'm plenty guilty, but not what I've been accused of. I was just a fool. A blind fool.
You're right, Mr. Boyd.
I'm sorry?
The sheriff's job is to think rationally. I figured I might be a shit cop, but at least I can think rationally. Now I'm not so sure.
Lily, listen to me. You aren't guilty of anything. I've been a police chief going on 13 years, and I can't say that I never Let's just say it's a difficult job. It gets complicated. And to put you in this position, it was, I just want to say
Don't
that...
be shy, Mr. Boyd. I don't make much of a sheriff. Is that what you wanted to say? Because I completely agree with you.
Lily, listen to me. I'm a policeman. Whatever position I'm in now, whatever this is, whatever my official status, I'm still a policeman. I'm a policeman and I know how to do this job. And I will help you. Cops should help each other. Isn't that what we were talking about earlier? Don't you agree with me?
What was it you said, Mr. Boyd? Maybe you're an imposter, maybe you're crazy, but maybe you... honestly, I don't even know if I...
Lily, why are you pointing that gun at me? Can I get out of this cage? Lily?
Yes, Mr. Boyd. Yes, you can get out of the cage.
You want me to... Well, I guess I'm asking. You want me to get to work? What is it you want me to do exactly?
You can get some sleep in the break room. It's over there to the left, the dark green door. I'll still be here in the morning, and in the morning we... Well, we'll figure this out. Tomorrow you can gather up your things, Mr. Boyd.
Yes, I just... this letter, I'd like to send it as soon as possible. This, it's for my children. It's important.
I can mail it for you. I don't mind. I've got a letter to mail myself.
Lily, I wanted
What?
to...
You want to know if I'm going to call the feds? No, I won't call the feds. Do I realize that means I'm breaking the law? Yeah, I know. Do I understand that you could make a run for it at any time? Yeah, I know that too.
Hey.
I'll see you in the morning.
Good stuff. You made a good choice, Lily. I like this. This friendship. November 22, huh? Okay, that marks the first episode, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.